Hey now, Paul here, and welcome. So, I've got a few plans on what I want to do. Last video we went down underground looking for diamonds. We found some. As you can see, I got this nice pick, and I just dropped off the last remaining diamond in a chest in the L-shaped house. Now, I have a plan, and there's one thing I need to work out. Now, what I wanted to do was make a sort of ruin slash temple where I could host the nether portal that I've got here, because I want it in the swamp. Now I can't really think of any designs that would fit a nether portal in the swamp. You know, like, I don't want it out in the open with its purplish messing up all the green scenery, because, you know, we'd like to keep the swamp green. Now, I'm out of a bit of a brainwave. I've got a plan which I want to try. And this was actually thanks to a bunch of comments in previous videos for suggestions, and they have been pretty fantastic. Although I need to work out. I think the biggest question I need to ask is cobble or brick. Now, cobble gives it a nice look, which certainly does fit into the swamp, but for a temple I don't think that would work. I think it has to be stone bricks. So what I'm going to have to do is get a bunch of bricks cooking, and I can't cook them in there because that is a chest, so let's put them in here. Got a lot of glass. There we go. I'll top that off, and coal. There we go. Wonderful. Now, next thing we need to do is find out where we want to build this temple. Let's have a look around. Now, what I want to do with this temple to make it fit in, it's not going to be massive, and originally I was going to do some sort of underwater room where, you know, you just drop down into like a dry cave, but I don't want to do that. The idea I've got now is to do it's where the temple's half sunken, but the problem is because it's not deep here. The plan was to have the temple built, and then it would be like this inside. You know, you'd be walking across, you'd be walking through water, which is waist deep. So yeah, you will be slow, but it should look good. It will look like the whole bottom of the temple's been flooded, and that's what we're going for. Now I just need to work out where we want to do this. Now I don't want it too close to the village here, because I plan on spreading this out a bit, adding a few more houses and some walkway and all that good stuff. But I will need somewhere. Now looking over here, it seems that this actually goes a bit deeper. How many blocks down is that? Is that 3 or is it 2? Oh, that's 3, okay. So this is a nice deep area. Now I could build it here and then have bricks underneath for, you know, to walk on, but I'm just wondering if I want bricks, if I want sand to walk on, and clay, or if I want stone. Because I could always drop cobble down and do it in one of these 2 deep areas. I'm not sure. Well, it's something I'm going to have a look at. Right now I'm going to head back and change it to day so we can work, and hopefully we'll have some brick ready to work with. I do need to finish this. Just need to get off my horse and go get some more wood. Now I have saved up a bunch of spider webs, string, so I'm going to use that to make some more wool blocks, and a new version of Optifine is available. Well, you said that last time I played. I didn't pay any attention then, and I don't plan on paying any attention now. So, where is we going? Where are we going to do this? Tempted to do it in that really deep area, because really there's going to be no other use for it. Actually, that might be good, because then we could have areas which were fully submerged. I mean, it makes it a bugger to get in and out there, but it's not like we'll be always travelling to that nether portal, you know what I mean, so I don't mind that. Perhaps a bit where it's so sunken you have to just swim underground, and ooh, I kind of like that idea. Let's try it. Come on, any more of you? So I will have to, this is going to take a while cooking. Oh, we're going to need a lot more than 20 stone bricks. Oh, I guess I've got a stack of stone. Sneaky. Fancy that. Okay. Go on, one more. Okay, we're going to top that off. Top off the coal. We'll leave that to do its business. Now if I need more cobble, I can go mine, or I can just tear down these structures that do need tearing down. Now, I had thought for some reason that the square house I was building over here I was using stone brick, but that is not the case, so I can tear this down if I need to, but for now I'll keep it there just because it's pretty useful. We've got NPCs going in and out of it, but I still haven't been able to increase the population. I'm hoping that with me adding more houses around this area that will help. I think this definitely needs something on the right hand side, so I may add on like a wooden house on the ground there, or at least something here, perhaps a well. Not sure yet. Now this is going to look kind of plain with all of the stone bricks being placed down, but the plan is we're going to get a bunch of vines, drape them down, perhaps I'll get some leaves and just sort of cover it up a little bit. The only thing I'm not sure on is the design. Do I just want to go for your bog standard sort of pyramid, Aztec pyramid type of deal, or is not going to think of anything new? So I'll do it over here, I suppose. I'm tempted to say sod it and go with the Aztec dealio. Okay, so this is 3 down here, 3 deep. I think it goes 4 deep in some spots. Actually it goes 4 deep over there. That is a massive area. Actually, I'm tempted to do that because that would look pretty damn cool if you see it sort of coming up out of the ground, up out of the water. I mean, I could always make a dry area inside, so that's not really a problem. Now, if we look around, the swamp water continues all over this place, so this is a good area to do this. What on earth is that? Oh. So how do we want to pull this off? So let's say we go with the Aztec style, which is going to be your sort of squarish pyramid with the stair. Oh, I'll just build it. Sod it. Maybe I should just dive in and build it. So we want it over. If we go here, we'll have plenty of room. The big question is, are we going to drown? I'm not sure how. I want it to be fairly big. Probably should count these. Let's have a quick look. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I've already lost count, bugger. I think that's 12. I lost count, so I have no idea. Oh, oxygen. I keep forgetting that. Pretty damn important. So how can I do this? I think the idea would be to have it going up in 2s. So it looks fairly sizable. And what we'd do is We'll do it like this. Yeah, that'll work. Now, we'll have to have some sort of dry room down here just because I don't think the nether portal can work underwater. I assume water puts it out. I've never actually tried, so... Although actually, you know what? No, what we can do is this could be a flooded temple, and then I can go back and do the other idea of having a sort of pathway underneath that, you know, will take us into perhaps some stairs going down at least into a dry area, which will have what we're after. That sounds like a good idea. Now this is going to be pretty dang big. I might need to make it a bit smaller. Although I can counter that quickly by sticking that there. I'm pretty excited. This is going to be a fun build. And right now I'm just going to build it complete, and then I'll probably go around and systematically take out blocks and make it look all ruined. But for the moment we'll try and keep it as complete as possible, because then I can really work on the effect. I have a feeling this is too small now. What is going on with the scales? I mean, it looks too big, now all of a sudden it's too small. I have no clue. Alright, so how are we doing this? Oh, there's oxygen again. Bloody annoyance. Alright, so what I'm going to do is use up the rest of the blocks I've got on me, which is, what, 12 more. Then I'm going to go get some more, probably cook up the rest of the stone that I've got, and I'm going to have to gather. But if I can just get this bottom layer down, because I can work on the top anytime, you see. Hell, the top could always be like half sunken in. The biggest issue is going to be actually going underground here and trying to dig some sort of pathway down. Anyway, we'll come to that in a moment. So, back in I go. Okay, so I've done a bit of gathering and a bit of cooking, and yeah, I've roughly got the base of the sunken temple down. It's basically going to be a big square, 20 by 20, and I think what the plan is to add in some sort of underwater staircase. We'll go down, I don't know, 5 or 6 blocks, just enough to go underground. It'll become a tunnel a little bit, and I have a feeling I might make it so the water, because the water can't go on physical stairs, so that ain't gonna work. I'm not sure yet, I'll work it out. May have it like a sort of waterfall type deal. I was just looking around trying to make sure there was no zombies smashing down doors or anything, but it appears quite safe. Now let me head back. Now I do need to do a bit more mining. I've only got 35 stone bricks left, but like I said, the base of it's down. I just need to finish adding on the side walls. But at least now I can go and sort of work out where I want to position this, or how I want to do the underwater part. And we also need to decide what way it's going to face. Now, I was thinking of having it face this way, so basically the entrance would be facing this way. The reason for this is because I thought, or at least I was assuming from where I was looking, was that there was a lot of land this direction that kind of connects up with it, but actually walking around here, it doesn't really look all that different as if I was going across there. I still have to swim a bloody long way. So we may need to make some sort of bridge, or a broken bridge, or some lily pad hopping stones, if you will. Now I need to find this because it is buried underwater. There it is. So I mean, if it's facing that way, it's got this nice sort of opening of water in front of it, which looks kind of cool. Well, I could face it that way as well, which would be close to the village. I'm not sure yet. I have a feeling I might make this the entrance. Give me plenty of room to work. Plus, it's kind of in the centre of this little. It looks like a river almost. Yeah, that'll work. Where'd it go? There it is. So we want to smack down a hole in the centre. But we'll do that in a moment. Let's just stick a block so we know which side we want to do this on. So yeah, what I'm doing now is we're adding the second layer on, or I should say I'm finishing it. And I am going to run out of blocks before I do. Take that. Might come in, might be useful later on. Let's make sure I can get that side done. I'm gonna have to see what blocks I could use under here that won't make air pockets, because I want to have some sort of decoration in here. But let's see, this is 20, if this is 20 meters, we need to count to 10. So the entrance would be these two blocks, if I'm not mistaken. Does that look right? Oh bugger. I'll fix that in a moment. Let's get rid of this. Okay, so this should be the entrance, if I'm not mistaken. We'll count it in a moment again, just to be sure. Oh, God, the oxygen is so annoying. Trying to keep me alive and being all inconvenience. Okay, I need to double check this before moving on, but are we gonna make this come out a bit? Yeah, go on. Okay, so I done messed up. After a quick count, I've actually made it 21 blocks wide, and it actually needs to be 20, otherwise we're gonna have it all off-centered, which simply will not do. Or remove that bit. What we need to do is just bring it in one. It's not that big of a deal, it's just annoying more than anything else. Might as well speed this up with the diamond pick. I need to get some enchanting going on so I can try and get the more useful enchants on some of my gear, my good gear. Okay, almost done. The only thing I wish is that I had some mossy stone brick, because that would just be perfect. Hopefully we'll find a fortress and pick some up, or even the stuff which is cracked. I do recall remembering something about you could make this kind of brick by placing a stair facing a certain direction, a stone brick stair or a stone stair, one or the other, and then breaking it. And that would give you the sort of crumpled, ruined blocks. I wonder if that's still the case, because if it is, then I'll be tempted to make some, but I'm not sure. I'd have to look, so if anyone knows, let me know, that would be fantastic. But anyway, once we get the moss on here and I take out some of the walls and make it look all oh wait, we want to keep this here. Now we're bringing it in. Yes, this is correct. I'd hate to put it all back down in the same place I just dug up. That would indeed suck. Let's try and get all these blocks. There we go. The sun's setting. I'm gonna have to hurry it up. I'll go make it day so we can come back and finish this in the light so I don't get swamped by mobs. I'm going to stick a torch on here just so it's easier to see. So bear with me. Okay, so still got a little bit of the wall to finish here, but it's pretty well up. Now I've removed the blocks where the entrance is going to be. I may still remove this layer, but I'm not sure yet. We're going to make some sort of fancy entrance underwater here, so you have to go underwater to actually access this. Somewhere in the middle we'll have a big staircase or a hole, and it will sort of head down into a tunnel. I imagine somewhere we're going to have a sort of like I want to say a waterfall, where you basically go through the water into like an air-filled room. At least that's the plan. It should look pretty good once it's done. Still got a bit to go. I'm gonna have to get more blocks though. That's the issue with doing something this scale. But I mean, in the middle of here, in the middle of nowhere, as it were, the temple needs to look somewhat grand. Otherwise, there's not much point doing it. So I'm gonna have to collect a bunch of cobble, which I will do in readiness for the next video. And we're going to get some vines going, and then I'll start taking a few pieces out of the wall and try and make it look good. I need to work out some sort of lighting, perhaps, like having it in the top. I could even put a flame on top so it's burning all the time. I'm not sure yet. I just like the idea of sort of coming in and you see some sort of designs in here and it's all flooded, and then you can just sort of swim to the top and you'll see like this is like the midway through the roof's pretty close above your head, and I don't know, it should be kind of cool. In fact, why don't we quickly see, although no, I'll do that later. I was going to find out how high this is actually going to be, but no worries, I can sort that another time. Anyway, thank you for watching. Make sure you join me next time, and any more ideas that you can give me for this temple, by all means do so. And then just a quick note, I don't plan on this to remain completely square. I'm going to do a few different design details along the sides, bring out the blocks in various shapes and such, but for the moment I just want to get the basics done. Anyway, that's it. Join me next time.